Frankly speaking, Shehu, the first speech by Mr. President was an empty speech. I'm sorry to say that. That speech did not address the aspirations or the expectations of the ordinary Nigerian on the street. That speech did not connect with the Nigerians. That speech did not speak to the issues, including, for instance, the Lekki Gates issue, which he just touched on. That first speech would have been a speech that would have really taken on, awoken every Nigerian to the fact that, okay, the father of the nation has spoken. It didn't. It was long on rhetorics, short on action, completely, as far as I'm concerned. It is now that an attempt is being made by his speechwriters. Anyway, I blame his speechwriters, just like the senator said. I blame his speechwriters for not articulating a proper speech. When there are issues going on like this, as a speechwriter on your own, without Mr. President telling you anything, you begin to put down certain things on your own. So by the time the president is saying, give me a speech on this, you only just go and knock out those things that are not part of what he wants, reframe it, and give him a draft.
But if you look at it, he said in the last speech, he was criticized for not mentioning the Lekki toll gate.
Yes.
But now he has mentioned it. And I understand how, I remember having a conversation with the aide of the president who said the DHQ has spoken about the incident, the role of the military. You have been in the military. Does the military or army officers, do they usually get deployed into scenes of protests?
Into scenes of protest? Well, it depends on the situation. For instance, normally we know that's an IS or internal security duty responsibilities, which falls within the ambit of police functions. If the police is overwhelmed, of course, they call on military assistance. And there is a procedure, there is a drill, and so on.
But in that incident, was it necessary to have called for the military?
It is the police that the police feels it. If they know they need to call in the military, they'll call in the military. The question now is whether was the military called in. You and I seated here cannot know. But definitely, I know the military wouldn't step in without an authority saying step in.
But what is the rule of engagement in that kind of incident, in the use of any kind of ammunition or any kind of tools whatsoever available for use of an officer?
Yes, the policy of minimum force, application of minimum force comes in now. If you have to go into anything like that, first and foremost, you do what we call a threat analysis. That will be able to let you know how much force with which you go in. You don't use the hammer to kill him.